So on this index page, we've got a form, and it has 2 fields, and then with this button called sign up, and then behind that button on sign up, we have this workflow: sign user up, create a condition history, and set the user on the condition history to the current user, who's the user that's logged in. Medical history, same. And then on the, these are vital part, we say on the current user who signed in, set the condition history to be that entry and that entry. So those are like empty placeholders that in the future your forms are going to put the data on. And then once we're all finished, we go to surgery options. And then in surgery options, so with this one we did, but so all of these forms are all very similar and following the same pattern. One way we did do was condition 1. So when I click female or left or male, so what I've done when I click female, find the current user's condition history, so that is one of these, and if we look in the data it's actually one of these. So if I'm logged in as test 3, this is my data, it's my row in a spreadsheet if you like, and we go make and saved, and then we send a message to say show message alert, so message saved. And then on the condition on here we say for the current user's condition, sex at birth is female, so it equals this one here, then we make it green. And if it's male, this one is male, we make it green. So this, we've kind of created a very custom toggle, like this is we've created effectively a female-male toggle, and here we've got a left and right toggle. So all of your forms are fairly similar here, but in here, what you could do on this one is, so we're storing these option set values. So in this one we're storing one of these, but date is we wouldn't have an option set of dates. What we would do, so I'm going to just do the example. So when it's changed, we would data things, make changes to a thing, the current users, and I'm making this up, condition history, and if there was a date field in here, we would date of onset equals this date time picker's value. So when this date time pick is changed, we go and grab the current user's condition history and we set the date onset. I'm going to delete that, but that just, in the way that we're storing sex of birth female male, and this one we're storing a date value. I'll delete that because we didn't talk about it. And then the other thing we did was when we have when you want to have a sort of journey which says once I've answered all of these questions, then the next page, and what I would do is this is what we expect, previous page, this is what you kind of, back, and you'd go forward. That's what you expect. But when you click on this button here, we want to check that all of these fields are filled out. And the way we would check is what we're doing in here is numerous ways to do it, but we're basically building up all these conditions. Check in the database for this user is the condition history. Are they empty or not empty? It's one way to do it. It's a nice simple way to do it. So with those techniques of saving the data, checking it, and signaling on the UI with these conditions, you should be able to get a lot of this implemented. And I'll just run one. So in the database, these are option sets. So these are just telling us this is where we're storing like left, right, male, female. In here, we've got a user. So there's always a user. Every patient who logs in will be a user. Every patient who logs in will have a condition history and a medical history. And we know that because we know the reason we know that is because on this button we've told the data, we've told the application, sign the user up, create a medical condition history, create a medical history, set them on the user. Empty slots for us to fill in later. And once that's all done, go to surgery options.